and welcome back to Tutorial Grounds. Today I will be recapping a 2009 comedy romance film called I Love You Beth Cooper. Dennis Cooperman, the valedictorian of Buffalo Glen High School, uses his graduation speech to confess his long-standing love for the head cheerleader, Beth Cooper. He also takes the opportunity to criticize Valley, a vain rich girl, Reg, an ignorant bully, and Beth's boyfriend, Kevin, who is serving in the army. He encourages his best friend, Rich, to come out as gay. After the ceremony, Dennis invites Beth and her friends, Cammy and Treese, to a party at his house. At the party, Dennis's parents leave, but before they do, his father offers him condoms if he needs them. Beth and her friends arrive at the party, but soon after, Kevin shows up with his army buddies, Dustin and Sean, in his Hummer, seeking revenge on Dennis. They wreak havoc in the kitchen while trying to attack Dennis, but the 5 teenagers manage to escape in Beth's car. The group drives to a gas station in search of beer, but the clerk refuses to accept Beth's driver's license, which claims she's 37. Beth bribes the clerk with a kiss, leaving Dennis to realize that there may be more to her than he initially thought. Later, they start a bonfire in a remote part of town, where Rich, Cammy, and Treese get chased by a herd of cows after trying to tip one over. When Dennis plays Kiss Song Beth, Beth reveals that she was named after the song, which impresses Dennis as he's a fan of the band. As they spend more time together, Beth gradually warms up to Dennis, recognizing his genuine affection for her. While driving back, Beth drives recklessly without headlights, and they nearly collide with Dennis's parents having sex in their car. To avoid an awkward encounter, Beth drives them away unseen and takes them to a private party at Valley's house. Unfortunately, Kevin and his friends show up, and Kevin challenges Dennis to a fight. In the ensuing scuffle, Greg comes to Dennis's defense but is quickly overpowered. However, Beth takes matters into her own hands and crashes Kevin's Hummer into Valley's house to rescue her friends. Beth takes the group to their vacant school, using her head cheerleader key to gain access. They showcase their cheerleading routine, and Beth suggests they all shower in the girls' locker room. However, just as Dennis is about to join them, Kevin and his buddies show up in the Yakko and attack Dennis once again. Rich engages in a towel whipping duel with the thugs and knocks them unconscious down a flight of stairs. The group escapes in the Yakko and heads to Treese's family cabin. There, Rich, Treese, and Cammy engage in a threesome, while Beth and Dennis share their first kiss as they watch the sunrise. They eventually return to Dennis's house, where his father is pleased to see that Dennis has hooked up but still reprimands him for leaving the house in a mess. Beth bids farewell, gives Dennis a kiss, and gratefully thanks him for loving her. Dennis tells her that there's nothing not to love about her and urges her not to forget that. They promise to reunite at their high school reunion and agree to marry if they're still single. Following the girls' departure, Rich tells Dennis that he may be gay or bisexual after all, but jokes that he's still more heterosexual than Dennis, despite the threesome. Dennis reveals to Rich that he won't wait until the high school reunion to speak to Beth again and plans to ask her out on Facebook. Richard suggests that Dennis make a grand gesture by going to Beth's house with a boombox, a nod to the movie Say Anything, and waiting for her. They discuss how Dennis should approach asking Beth out on a date. The movie ends here. Don't forget to support the channel by liking the video and subscribing to the channel.